again, YouTubers. Well, welcome once again to St. Chlamydia's. It's been, not long really. It was a very short while ago that I was making a video, but they've asked me to do another one because of the problems that we've run into with our new political party, the Church of England Party. Well, since its launch, only a week or so ago, it's run into problems. In its manifesto, we're the only one so far, the bishops decided in an open letter to send out and tell members of the Church of England that what they should be doing is employing people at a living wage. Now, the living wage has been set at £7.85 an hour outside of London. And what's happened, and quite embarrassing in fact to the Church, was that the Sun newspaper, and we all know where the sun shines there, don't we? Well, the Sun newspaper went out there to Lichfield Cathedral and found a job advertised by the Church of England for £6.50 an hour. Well, quite embarrassing you might think, but let me explain. You see, the living wage is a wage that's been made up so that you don't die. Now, set at £7.85 an hour, that is based, of course, on a 40-hour week. If it was 10 hours a week, I think you would still die. But what happens is, if you don't earn this sort of money, then what happens is you eventually come into debt. When you get into debt, you eventually starve, and of course that leads to death. So, slightly alarmist, but let me explain, because it takes a priest to explain these things when people don't understand them. Do I make myself clear? Good. If you take £6.50 an hour, for instance, and base it upon a 40-hour week, which we assume that the £7.85 is based upon a 40-hour week, then you'll find that you earn, at £6.50, I've written it down here, £260 a week, based on £6.50 an hour. At £7.85 an hour, you would make £314 a week. Now, of course, you wouldn't necessarily get all that. There's tax and all those sort of things that you have to take into account, but bearing that in mind. Now, based upon a 40-hour week is not a religious way of thinking. You see, we are a Judeo-Christian organisation, and God, of course, told us that you should rest on the seventh day, not the fifth day, the seventh day. So, if you were to take the 6-day week at £6.50, it comes out at practically the same figure, which is exactly what we intended. You see, as a vicar, and all the vicars within the Church of England, we are available to people 7 days a week. We work 7 days a week, even though it's quite not that really. Of course, on the seventh day, we tend to be out there doing a hobby of preaching to people. But the rest of the time, always available to tell people what to think. And that's something people don't take into account, and you must do that. Yes, all the people, the religious, the vicars, the bishops, always available 7 days a week. So you get real good value for money at the Church of England. And when you take this into account, you see we're not actually cheating anybody. We're actually doing exactly the right thing. And okay, it's a little bit low, the wages. We'd like to see them better. Now, looking at what the spokesman said for the charities, just got it here somewhere. It says that, you've got to first bear in mind that the Church of England is a charity. And also you have individual charities. Now, the individual charities, such as Lichfield Cathedral, and also, of course, Canterbury Cathedral, where, unfortunately, they had a booth-operated job going at just £6.70 an hour, which is quite embarrassing to Justin Welby, which, of course, is his cathedral. But, so we had a spokesman say something, and he said, they need time, charities need time to increase giving levels prior to ensuring delivery of the living wage. So there you go. All we need time is for the inflation to go up slightly And of course that will easily be covered, won't it? So, yes. So, as a political party, I'd like to say to you one thing. We don't need you to vote for the Church of England. We're not asking for you to vote for us. We are a political party, but we're not asking for votes. You see, what will happen is a party will be voted in, we'll have a Prime Minister, etc., 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 etc. But whoever gets in, the Church of England is already there. God bless you.